as far as if these guys are put to death or not, do you have an opinion on that?
That's a tough question. It's a tough one for me to answer, quite honestly, because I don't know what their true intent is. If I want the opposite of whatever they want, if they're enjoying life in their prison cell and it's comfortable for them and they get, a lot of FaceTime with their family and they get certain, meals that they like, then I think that they shouldn't enjoy that and they should be put to death. But if they want to be a martyr and if they want to die in the name of their cause, then we should keep them alive and let them rot in a jail cell. So I wish I knew more information because I'd better be better positioned to answer that question, but I don't know what their true intentions are. It certainly seems like they want to live, just based on the fact that they've been trying to negotiate these plea deals. But I also think that the United States government doesn't want to hear what they have to say. So I think that like that's kind of why we're seeing a big push towards having a plea deal happen, which avoids a public trial. We haven't heard anything still from the DoD, from Secretary Austin's department, his office, or the White House. And that's part of our complaint here is that the families seem to be kept on the outside of all of these discussions. We've said from the very get-go that this is personal to us. We are the most affected by any of these decisions. We would appreciate either a heads up or a meeting or a chance to have discussions to let the White House and DoD know where we stand on these issues. And again, I keep going back to the fact that we need truth and justice and accountability, and a trial is the best way for us to do that. So happy to see that a plea deal appears to temporarily be off the table. My biggest grievance with the plea deal was the fact that it would allow these individuals to remain in jail for life without ever having discovery or without ever having a trial, without knowing who tasked them, who asked them to do these certain things. So a trial, in my opinion, is the best way for justice. It's the best way for the truth to come out. Certainly, there was an impressive amount of media surrounding this issue. There was a lot of criticism from myself, our group, and the 9/11 community at large. And did that weigh into it? That's anyone's guess. If I'm Secretary Austin, I'm sure he heard the pushback on it. I think that the administration was sort of hoping that this would quietly happen and that there wouldn't be a lot of attention given to it. But it just, the timing of it wasn't great. It was on the heels of our trial against the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And we had just gained so much momentum there. This felt like a betrayal and it felt like a step back. So quite possibly it could have been the actions of our groups, but I can't confirm that. I personally have not spoken to anybody, nor have I heard of any other family member that has spoken to the DoD or anyone in the White House on this.